Well. Can't call you lucky no more. Can't call you lucky no more, man. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about today's AFC matchup as you had the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 29-10 on the road, and they clinched the home field advantage throughout the playoffs in the AFC. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dollar on the Cash App, follow me on social media. Also, I co-host a sports talk radio show every Sunday morning. All that information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks. Also, if you want to be a channel member and get videos like this way before everybody else, go and join the channel membership, yo. Well, um, Chiefs took it time, man. Chiefs absolutely took it time today. They was spectacular defensively, getting after Russell Wilson, ripping the ball away from Fairmouth, and offensively they was just efficient. Didn't do nothing spectacular. They hit a nice pass to Watson early on. Travis Kelsey sets the Kansas City Chiefs touchdown scoring record. Hollywood Brown is getting well accumulated to their offense. Xavier Word is making plays. And it was a very, very quiet day for DeAndre Hopkins, yo. And this team is rolling now, man. They're rolling defensively. They've been good all year, but they've been stagnant most of the year offensively. And when you have additions, they lost Rasheed Rice earlier this year, but when you have additions, like DeAndre Hopkins and now Hollywood Brown, it opens up the offense. And now Patrick Mahomes has weapons. And like I said, defensively with Steve Spagnuolo, man, you knew they was gonna always show up in big games. And look, you got to give them credit. I'm not gonna lie. Those of y'all who follow me know I've been very critical of the Chiefs this year. I've been like, look, man, this team is just lucky. I mean, they good. Obviously, they got the resume, but they lucky. They ain't that good. They just been getting by winning games they shouldn't be winning. Well, right now they playing the best football they probably played in the last 2 to 3 years, man. Uh, they starting to look like a two-time Super Bowl champion. That's gonna be an extremely, extremely tough out. And they look destined for New Orleans, man. I know Josh Allen got them in Buffalo earlier this year. If they meet again, that game gonna be at Arrowhead, yo. Um, you know, they look like they on another collision course of going to the Super Bowl. I must say. I mean, I will be stunned if somebody walks in the Arrowhead and beats this team in the playoffs in the AFC. I mean, Buffalo, obviously Josh Allen would have to have a superhuman type performance. Um, I don't think Burrow gonna get in. And Burrow is somebody that definitely ain't afraid to slay the dragon, but they may not even get in the playoffs. Pittsburgh don't look like they got the offensive firepower. Baltimore don't seem to have the offensive firepower when they go up against Kansas City. I mean, who else? The Chargers are too young. The Broncos are too young. So I mean, look, unless something catastrophic happens, I mean, you got to look at this team and feel like they're gonna be in New Orleans, in February, which would be unbelievable for a team for going for a third straight Super Bowl. And for Pittsburgh, man, this got to be disappointing. Not only the results of this game, but now you give Baltimore, who has a huge game today with the Houston Texans. Baltimore wins today and next week against Cleveland at home. They're the AFC North champs. Um, and also, man, for Pittsburgh, they got a lot of soul searching to do. Three straight losses. And the talk was you get George Pickens back, and that's gonna open up everything for the offense. And I think in a macro sense of things, it does. But today they didn't do anything. Russell Wilson right now is really struggling, man. And I don't know. I'm not gonna sit up here and say Justin Fields is a better option. I think when this offense is at its best, it's Russell Wilson throwing the football, man. Now Justin Fields brings another element to the running of game. But with the three straight losses and only scoring 10 points today with George Pickens at home, those questions will get asked now to Mike Tomlin. Hey, do you consider going back to Justin Fields? Now these are conversations that are going to be had. I still think you roll with Russ, but nevertheless, Tomlin got to make that call, man. I didn't think he should have went to Russ when Fields was 4-2, and he made that decision. So we'll see what happens. But very very tough loss today, embarrassing loss for such a proud franchise. And defensively, man, I mean, they even starting to leak a little oil defensively, and that's really not, typical Pittsburgh Steelers football. But now they gotta be Houston Texans fans today, for Houston to get the win, which could happen, of course. And then they got to deal with Burrow and Cincinnati next week to try to win the division. Now they are in the playoffs, like they ain't got to worry about that, but they're gonna have to get it together next week, man. To go into the playoffs playing more inspired football. Right now, this looks like a team searching for answers, especially offensively. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe, man. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content of my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles, fly.